Coach Coin Collectibles welcomes you back to another exciting journey into the world of rare American coins. Today, we're counting down the top 5 rare USA 1-cent coins featuring a 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny in very dirty condition, a 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny in circulated condition, a 1955 Lincoln Wheat Penny in dirty condition, a 1953 Lincoln Wheat Penny in rusty condition, and a 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny in dirty condition. Even though these coins show years of circulation, dirt, and rust, some may still hold surprising collector value because of their mint marks, rarity, and unique features. Stay with us as we uncover the history, key details, and potential market value of each fascinating Lincoln cent. Let's start. The fascinating 1956 USA 1-cent coin, a classic Lincoln Wheat Penny that continues to capture the attention of collectors across the country. Even if your coin is in a very dirty condition, don't be too quick to overlook it. Many collectors enjoy searching through old and well-used coins because they represent decades of American history and sometimes reveal surprising collectible value. Stay with us as we explore what makes the 1956 penny so interesting and why it remains in demand among coin enthusiasts. The 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced during a period when the United States experienced strong economic growth after World War II. These coins circulated through countless hands, businesses, and communities, becoming part of everyday American life. Millions were minted, making the coin common in circulation, but its historical importance and timeless design continue to make it a favorite among collectors. A very dirty condition simply shows that the coin has spent many years in circulation, adding character and reminding us of its long journey through history. On the front of the coin, you will find the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. Above his portrait appears the national motto, "In God We Trust," while the word liberty is displayed to the left and the date 1956 appears to the right. This elegant design was created by Victor David Brenner and has become one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. Despite heavy dirt or discoloration, the portrait often remains visible and continues to represent one of America's most respected presidents. Turning to the reverse side, the coin features 2 graceful wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above these inscriptions is the motto, E pluribus unum. This classic wheat reverse design symbolizes America's agricultural heritage and remained in use until 1958 before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. The reverse continues to be admired for its simple yet beautiful appearance and remains one of the most beloved designs among coin collectors. The cultural and historical significance of the 1956 wheat penny extends beyond its face value. It represents an era of optimism, industrial growth, and everyday commerce in the United States. Every scratch, mark, and layer of dirt tells a story of decades spent in circulation. Collectors appreciate these coins not only for their potential value but also for the connection they provide to American history and the generations who once carried them in their pockets. The 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny weighs 3.11 grams and was struck primarily from 95% copper with the remaining 5% consisting of tin and zinc. It has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters with a plain edge. These specifications remain standard for Lincoln cents of that period and contribute to the coin's lasting popularity among collectors. One interesting fact about the 1956 penny is that although millions were produced, collectors continue searching for exceptional examples, mint errors, and well-preserved coins. Even heavily circulated examples are often collected to complete wheat penny collections. Coins with unusual striking errors, attractive natural toning, or better-than-average preservation can generate much greater collector interest than ordinary circulated pieces. When discussing rarity and condition, a very dirty 1956 penny is generally considered a circulated collectible rather than a rare coin by itself. Dirt alone does not increase value, and collectors are usually advised not to clean old coins because cleaning may reduce their collectible appeal. Original surfaces are often preferred, even when the coin appears dark or dirty. The strongest values are usually found in coins with exceptional preservation or genuine mint errors. In today's collector market, ordinary 1956 pennies in heavily circulated condition typically sell for modest amounts. while higher-grade examples or genuine error coins can command significantly higher prices. If you are creating a fictional or entertainment presentation, you could clearly state that an imagined premium example is valued at £250, £250, £475, £475, or even £820, £820, as fictional showcase figures rather than actual market prices. For collectors, the best approach is to examine the coin carefully under good lighting, look for mint marks, check for possible errors, and avoid cleaning the surface. Storing the coin in a protective holder helps preserve its condition for the future. Building a complete Lincoln Wheat Penny collection can be an enjoyable hobby, and even common dates like 1956 hold lasting appeal because of their history and classic design. Thank you for watching Coach Coin Collectibles. If you enjoyed learning about the 1956 USA 1-cent coin, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting rare coin feature. Every old coin has a story waiting to be discovered, and your next pocket find could become a treasured part of your collection. Number 2. The 1951 USA 1-cent coin continues to attract the attention of collectors and history lovers across America. Even in a dirty circulated condition, this classic Lincoln Wheat Penny carries a unique story that has survived for more than 7 decades. Every mark, scratch, and layer of dirt reflects years of everyday use, making each coin a small piece of American history. While many people overlook these old pennies, experienced collectors know that certain examples, especially those with strong details or mint errors, can generate significant interest in today's coin market. The 1951 Lincoln Wheat Cent was produced during a period when the United States was experiencing rapid economic growth following World War II. Millions of these coins entered circulation and became part of daily life, passing through countless hands in stores, banks, and businesses across the country. Because of this rich history, the coin represents an era of optimism, hard work, and expanding American industry. It remains one of the most recognized and collected coins in the United States. On the front of the coin, collectors will find the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. Above his portrait appears the motto, "In God We Trust," while the word liberty is positioned to the left and the date, 1951, appears on the right. This classic design has become one of the most iconic images in American coinage and continues to be admired by collectors around the world. The reverse of the coin features 2 graceful wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. At the top is the national motto, E pluribus unum. This reverse design, commonly known as the wheat reverse, symbolizes America's agricultural heritage and remains one of the most beloved designs ever used on a United States 1-cent coin. The cultural and historical importance of the 1951 wheat penny extends far beyond its face value. It reminds collectors of an important period in American history when the nation was growing stronger economically and socially. Many families use these pennies every day, making them an enduring symbol of ordinary American life. Today, they connect modern collectors with the past and preserve a fascinating chapter of U.S. history. The 1951 Lincoln Wheat Cent was struck primarily from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. These specifications remained standard for Lincoln cents before the composition changed decades later, making the coin especially appealing to collectors who appreciate classic copper coinage. One of the interesting facts about this coin is that it was produced at multiple United States mint facilities, with some mint marks being more desirable than others. Collectors also search for coins that display unusual mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, or genuine history. Number 3. An interesting 1953 USA 1-cent coin that has developed a rusty-looking condition over many years of circulation and storage. While many collectors often overlook coins with heavy wear or surface discoloration, some experienced collectors understand that every vintage Lincoln cent has its own story to tell. The 1953 penny remains one of the classic coins from the middle of the 20th century, and examples that survive today continue to attract attention from collectors searching for historic American coinage. As interest in vintage pennies continues to grow, many people are curious about how much an old 1953 1-cent coin could be worth in today's collector market. The 1953 Lincoln Wheat cent was produced during a period when the United States was experiencing strong economic growth following World War II. Millions of these pennies entered circulation and were used in everyday transactions across the country. Designed to serve the American public while honoring one of the nation's greatest presidents, this coin became a familiar part of daily life for decades. Even today, finding a genuine 1953 penny reminds collectors of an important era in American history, making it a favorite addition to many collections regardless of its condition. On the front of the coin appears the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, facing toward the right. Around the portrait are the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1953. The reverse displays two elegant wheat stalks surrounding the words, 1 cent, and United States of America, along with the national motto, E Pluribus Unum, at the top. This classic wheat cent design remained one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history and continues to be admired by collectors around the world. Beyond its appearance, the 1953 1-cent coin carries meaningful cultural and historical significance. It represents a period when America was expanding economically, families were building new futures, and everyday coins passed through countless hands while witnessing decades of history. Every worn surface, scratch, and rusty-looking area tells part of the journey that the coin experienced over many years. Collectors often appreciate these coins not only for their value but also for the historical connection they provide to an important chapter of American life. The official weight of the 1953 Lincoln Wheat cent is 3.11 grams. It was struck primarily from an alloy made of 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc, giving the coin its original rich reddish-brown appearance before decades of circulation and environmental exposure changed its surface color. Even when the coin develops dark, rusty-looking stains or heavy oxidation, its original specifications remain an important part of its identification and authenticity. Several interesting facts make the 1953 penny popular among collectors. It belongs to the famous Lincoln Wheat cent series that was produced for nearly 50 years. It was minted at multiple United States mint facilities and Number 4. The fascinating 1958 United States 1-cent coin in circulated condition. Even though this coin was produced in large numbers, it continues to attract collectors who enjoy searching through old coin collections for valuable treasures. Many believe that hidden gems can still be found, making the 1958 Lincoln cent an exciting coin to own and study. Its timeless design, rich American heritage, and growing popularity among collectors continue to keep demand strong in the world of coin collecting. The 1958 Lincoln Wheat cent represents the final years of the famous Wheat Penny series before the Lincoln Memorial design replaced it in 1959. This coin was struck by the United States Mint and became part of everyday American commerce during the late 1950s. Millions of Americans carried this penny in their pockets, using it for daily purchases without realizing that decades later it would become a favorite collectible. Today, collectors appreciate this coin not only for its age but also because it marks the closing chapter of one of America's most iconic coin designs. On the front of the coin, you will find the impressive portrait of President Abraham Lincoln facing toward the right. His image reflects strength, wisdom, and leadership, while the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1958, complete the classic appearance. Despite being in circulated condition, the portrait often retains enough detail to remind collectors of the remarkable craftsmanship used by the United States Mint during that era. Turning the coin over reveals one of the most recognizable reverse designs in American numismatic history. Two elegant wheat stalks curve along both sides of the coin, surrounding the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. Across the top appears the motto, E Pluribus Unum. This reverse design symbolizes America's agricultural heritage and has become one of the most beloved images among coin enthusiasts around the world. Beyond its appearance, the 1958 Lincoln Wheat cent carries important cultural and historical significance. It reflects a period of American growth, innovation, and economic prosperity during the late 1950s. The coin reminds collectors of a simpler era when a single penny held genuine purchasing power and was an essential part of everyday life. Owning this coin means preserving a small but meaningful piece of American history that has survived for generations. The coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and is composed primarily of 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc. It measures about 19.05 millimeters in diameter with a smooth edge. These specifications helped create a durable coin capable of withstanding years of circulation while maintaining its distinctive appearance. Several interesting facts make the 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent especially appealing. It was among the final wheat cents ever produced before the Lincoln Memorial Reverse replaced the wheat ears in 1959. While millions were minted, collectors continue searching for well-preserved examples, striking mint luster, and rare mint errors that can significantly increase collector interest. The coin remains one of the most recognizable pennies ever issued in the United States. Although a circulated 1958 penny usually shows signs of everyday use such as light scratches, worn lettering, and reduced detail, these characteristics tell the story of a coin that faithfully served in American commerce. Collectors appreciate circulated examples because they represent authentic history, while exceptional specimens with minimal wear continue to generate excitement whenever they appear in collections or auctions. For today's collector market, this 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent is often viewed as a highly desirable collectible. For the purpose of this presentation, an ordinary circulated example could be valued at around $275, while an attractive circulated specimen with stronger details could reach approximately $425. An especially eye-catching circulated coin with excellent overall appeal could command as much as $680. In British currency, these fictional values would be approximately £220, £340, and £545 respectively. These figures are used only for entertainment and presentation purposes and are not actual market prices. If you are building a collection, always examine the date carefully, look for mint marks, inspect the coin under good lighting, and search for unusual errors or varieties. Store your coins in protective holders to prevent additional wear and avoid harsh cleaning, as original surfaces are often preferred by collectors. Patience, knowledge, and careful observation can make coin collecting both enjoyable and rewarding. The 1958 Lincoln Wheat Cent remains one of the most admired classic American pennies. Its beautiful design, historical importance, and lasting popularity continue to attract collectors from every generation. Whether discovered in an old family collection or purchased as part of a growing collection, this remarkable coin represents a meaningful connection to America's past. Thank you for watching Coach Coin Collectibles. If you enjoy learning about rare and historic coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and join us for more exciting coin discoveries in future videos. Number 5. The 1955 Lincoln Wheat Cent is one of those classic American coins that continues to capture the attention of collectors across the United States. Even when found in a dirty circulated condition, this historic penny represents a fascinating piece of American history that has survived for more than 70 years. Many people discover one tucked away in an old coin jar, family collection, or pocket change and immediately wonder if they have found something valuable. While most examples in dirty circulated condition are common, the popularity of the 1955 Lincoln Wheat Cent keeps collector interest strong, especially because this year is associated with one of the most famous error coins ever produced. Today, we'll take a closer look at this remarkable 1-cent coin, explore its history, examine its design, discuss its rarity, and reveal what collectors may be willing to pay for examples in circulated condition. The story of the 1955 Lincoln Wheat Cent began during a period of rapid economic growth in the United States following World War II. Americans used pennies every day for shopping, transportation, and everyday purchases, making the Lincoln Cent one of the most familiar coins in circulation. Produced by the United States Mint, the 1955 penny became part of the long-running wheat cent series that had already earned a respected place in American numismatic history. Although millions of regular 1955 pennies were struck, this year gained legendary status because of the famous 1955 double-die obverse variety, making collectors pay close attention to every 1955 cent they come across. On the front of the coin, the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln stands proudly facing to the right. His image symbolizes honesty, leadership, and the enduring values of the United States. The word liberty appears beside the portrait, while the date, 1955, is displayed clearly. Above Lincoln's head is the national motto, "In God We Trust." Even when the coin is dirty from decades of circulation, these details often remain visible and continue to remind collectors of the coin's historical significance. Turning the coin over, the reverse features two graceful wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. At the top is the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. This reverse design became one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history and remained in use until 1958. The wheat reverse is admired for its simple yet elegant appearance, making it a favorite among both experienced collectors and beginners. Beyond its monetary purpose, the 1955 Lincoln Wheat cent carries significant cultural and historical value. It reflects an era when pennies were an important part of everyday commerce and purchasing power. The coin also honors Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most respected presidents, whose legacy continues to inspire generations. Collectors appreciate these coins not only for their potential value but also because they serve as small historical artifacts connecting modern Americans with the nation's past. The standard 1955 Lincoln Wheat cent weighs approximately 3.11 grams and is composed primarily of 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc. Its diameter measures 19.05 millimeters, making it the